It's about more than that. My name's Wesley Morgan. I am running for United States Senate, the Republican ticket in the primary on June 23rd, 2020. I'm running against Mitch McConnell, a person who I have researched his voting record diligently, and you will be disgusted if you spend the time to go look at his record. If you would go to my tent right over there where it says Wesley Morgan for Senate, we'd be happy to give you a copy of Mitch McConnell's voting record. And I can tell you, once you read that, if you don't throw up, you probably go looking for it. Because it is absolutely atrocious that he has been undermining our constitutional rights ever since the man's been in the United States Senate for 36 years. So, when I actually talked to Frank last night about speaking here, I didn't really know what I was going to talk about because I spent my time really drilling down on McConnell and what he's done since he's been a senator. So I spent last night and this morning writing something, and I'm going to basically read it to you. And it's my thoughts, and it's what I think about the Constitution and what I think about our elected officials. And I want you to stick with me because it gets just a little bit technical, but you'll understand it in the end. So I'll just start right off and I'll tell you that I've been watching our political leaders during this so-called pandemic, and I do mean so-called. Here are a few observations I've made. Why was the risk of being infected any greater at a private business than it was at a big, large retail chain? Why could you have a medical procedure for an abortion but not have minor surgery in a clinic or a doctor's office? Can you tell me that? Why could you not get a haircut or have your barber or your stylist come to your home, but the governor seems to keep himself perfectly groomed? Anybody tell me that? Why do we need mail-in voting but go to Walmart, Kroger's, or Lowe's? Were those the only safe places? And if so, why are we not voting at Walmart?
That's right.
Why are we doing mail-in voting? Somebody explain that to me? Because I need somebody to explain that. Why were we not allowed to congregate at a church, but allowed to congregate at Walmart? I understand that. Why are the movie theaters opening, but restaurants can only operate at 33%? Can somebody tell me what that's all about? I believe this entire pandemic was orchestrated to destroy the President Trump's economy and prevent people from voting these political tyrants out of office. I believe it's all about the election. The number one thing I believe in is a strict interpretation of the United States Constitution and the Bill of Rights. That's what I believe in. And you better start believing in it if you want to remain free. So that you will know your rights, I will outline some of the most important ones that apply to the situation we currently find ourselves in. The First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of a religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. No governor, no president, nobody can tell you you can't go to church. It's a constitutional right. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of the free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Amen.
Does anybody look up infringed, shall not be infringed in the dictionary? It's pretty clear. There ain't nothing they can do with the Second Amendment. Anything they do is unconstitutional. If you recall, last spring, Mitch McConnell stated he was going to start doing hearings on red flag laws. But just as soon as the president backed away from that, Mitch McConnell backed away from it because it's election year. Mitch McConnell has no respect for the Second Amendment. He's voted 6 times against the Second Amendment. It's atrocious. Look at his voting record. The Fourth Amendment, the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, effects, against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall issue, but upon probable cause supported by oath or affirmation and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. How in the hell does the IRS audit you? It is plain in the Fourth Amendment. They have to have probable cause to come in and take a look at anything you have. And that warrant has to be backed up by probable cause. The Eighth Amendment. Excessive bail should not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel or unusual punishments inflicted. The governor can't just do whatever he wants to do. The Tenth Amendment. Powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution nor prohibited by it to the states are reserved to the states respectively or to the people. If it's not stated in the Constitution, they do not have the right to do it. 14th Amendment of the Constitution states in part, all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges and immunities of citizens of the United States, nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, or deny any person within its jurisdictions the equal protection of the laws. Man, they just can't do whatever they want to do to you. Now, based upon what I have just read to you, the obvious question is, where does Governor Beshear get that he has the right or authority to prohibit you from attending church, gathering in groups of 10 or more, or preventing you from engaging in free exercise of commerce? Where does he get he has the constitutional rights to do that? He does not. The bigger question you need to ask is, where are the supposedly conservative Republicans in the Kentucky General Assembly and our congressional delegation? Where are they? Why have they not stepped in by filing lawsuits against the governor? Where are you, Rand Paul? The answer is simple. Most of them do not follow the Constitution either. The political incumbents are more concerned about being accepted by the political leadership than protecting their constitutional rights. That's a true statement, ladies and gentlemen. Mitch McConnell could end this shutdown tomorrow by simply demanding that Governor Beshear follow the Constitution or lose federal funding, or at worst, direct the United States Attorney General to prosecute these people for violating your constitutional rights. McConnell will not do that because he agrees with the shutdown. It is all about the election and destroying the economy of President Trump built this country. One thing is clear, until the citizens wake up and remove these unconstitutional tyrants from your lives, you will never be free and will always be at their mercy. We have a law in the books that applies to these public officials who violate your constitutional rights. Title 18, USC Section 242, in part, whoever under color of law, that means under authority of law, statute, ordinance, regulation, or custom, willfully subjects any person in any state, territory, commonwealth, possession, or district to the deprivation of any rights, privileges, or immunities secured by, protected by the Constitution or laws of the United States shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 1 year or both. One more thing, and I'm done. The real question here is, do you owe your allegiance to any political party or to the Constitution of the United States? Only you can answer that question, but the answer will show us the way to liberty or the way to tyranny. Thank you so much.
Well, I walked back down